I'm John Ribic. My company is Rimeco Products. I'm the president. We're a family-owned CNC machine shop. We specialize in aerospace and defense parts. Out of the aerospace parts that we're making, about 60 to 70% of them are for the jet engine, and specifically for air and fluid conveyance around the jet engine. So we make the parts that really connect the tubing assemblies. We make the unions, the T-tubes, the elbows, and those we machine out of solid Inconel or solid 321 stainless. So in the beginning, we really struggled with Inconel, pretty much like almost every other shop. But when the high-speed machining came about, we figured out that we could fixture parts, and then we could take these light passes on it, and the Haas could do that high-speed machining fast and efficiently. Then we really were able to get into some aspects of machining that we couldn't do before. And right now, I would say somewhere between 30 to 40% of the parts we cut on the Haas machines are made out of HighNickel alloys, holding close tolerance. We hold a lot of plus minus 5/10, plus minus 1,000 on the aerospace parts we make, and the Haas machine can do it all. The quick clamp system was invented in 1992, 1993 by my dad and my uncle, and the reason they created it is when they got their first rotary table, they were trying to figure out how they're going to mount fixtures efficiently onto the rotary table. So they came up with this pneumatic system that would allow, with just all you have to do is add a retention knob and 2 dowel pins onto any fixture or any work holding, and they can mount any work holding onto a rotary table. Then they took that from the rotary table and they made a system that would mount right on a table of a vertical machining center. So they could take a fixture from a rotary over to a table, and you can machine 5 sides of a part without ever having to remove it from the fixture. Then when we got our first UMC 500, we realized that we could add our system onto that UMC 500 just by modifying it a little bit so the air comes in a little differently. There's a rotary swivel on it. And now we can take our fixtures that we've been using for 20 years, put them right on our UMC 500 and continue to machine just as we have in the past. But now with the capability of the 5-axis, it's just more efficient. Right now we've got 26 CNCs that we run, 11 turning centers, 15 vertical machining centers in our UMC 500. We just ordered our second UMC 500, should be here in a few weeks. We've got 45 employees. Everybody right now is on first shift, but prior to COVID, we did run 2 full shifts, and we had production running 24 hours a day. We won the Modern Machine Shop Top Shops Award in 2020. It's always been our goal to be the most efficient we can, because when we're most efficient, we can pay our employees the highest wages in the industry, and everybody participates. It's a team effort to really be the best you can be. And we measure that with machine monitors on every machine, and we actually incentivize our employees once we reach a certain number of production hours, cutting hours every day. Every employee, everybody in the shop gets a bonus for once we go over that amount of hours. And the Haas machines can run 95 to 100% of the time every day, as long as people are working as a team and making sure it happens.